video cassette and select DVD. They'll leave you screaming for more.
Ew.
You do it better.
Thank you.
It's okay.
I think you do it better.
I can't.
How do you do it? Let us know in the comments.
How do you say you?
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Fear Queers. My name is Chase.
Fuck you. My name's Pearl.
My name is Steve.
Steven.
Sorry, I almost said Scoops. My name is not Scoops. It's Steve Scoops. This is a mini fright for this is a Fear Queers mini fright.
I just realized that we're in our Halloween costumes and this comes out like a week after Halloween.
Okay, perfect.
Or no, like 3 days after Halloween.
Okay, perfect.
So it's okay. You'll still enjoy this. Also, if you're just listening to us, don't worry about what I just said.
Perfect.
But you should be watching us on YouTube as well.
If at the very least subscribed,
Yes.
at the very least. Today we are talking about fall traditions that we would rather be caught dead, get it, than doing. So these are like fall traditions that we really just don't like. We talk a lot about like Halloween and fall traditions that we love doing and things that we look forward to every year, but we don't really spend too much time hating on our favorite season. And I think there's like 3 things that I could really call fallout for.
I would love to hear them because we obviously, like most things, have not talked about it before.
No, oh my God.
I feel like unless it's a movie, we don't talk about it.
Yeah, and honestly, if it's only if we see the movie together that we do talk about it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, exactly.
we save it for you guys. We save it for the content. We save it for our audience.
Yeah, and I'm glad we're doing this post Halloween because you're probably in your post Halloween blues we are.
So we should just tear it apart.
So we should absolutely just tear it apart.
Instead of feeling our feelings, we should just make it awful.
But we should say we are, as we mourn Halloween, we're going on a ghost tour.
Yes, a neighborhood ghost tour.
I think the day this episode comes out, maybe, which is going to be...
It's going to be a good day for us.
Yes. So that'll be really fun.
Maybe if it's like kind of lit, we could do a mini fight on that.
Or we could like vlog a little bit.
Do not tempt me with a vlog. I am always down to vlog.
Like a little, like some clips, and we can put them in the next episode or something.
I love that.
That could be kind of fun.
I love that.
It'll be pitch black, so I don't know what there is to vlog, but
it's just
okay.
our voices and 2 vague shadows, silhouettes of our...
Yes.
Okay, great. Well, I think that sounds great. I want to know what the first thing is that you just could call out fall. It's time to call out fall.
Can I say one more thing?
Oh, please.
Disclaimer that if you do these things,
yes,
more power to you. Like these are just like for us that I think things that just we don't vibe with. And I think it's funny because we are like the most Halloween horrors that we know.
Right. Oh, 100%.
So I think it's funny that there are things that we just abstain from.
That's a good word for it. And also, yeah, if you love it, it's just like, it's like some people love Reese's and some people don't. Some people love Whoppers, some people don't. And it's just what it is.
And I hated Milky Way before you gave me
Midnight Dark.
Yeah. So hey, I could totally change my mind.
It's another great point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think with one of these, I am actually going to try to change. So
I kind of think I'm going to change one too.
Okay.
Should we start with that one? Or save it?
No, because it's also my most controversial.
Okay, I'm saving
So
that.
I'm going to save.
Okay. I'm going to start with the one that I would change.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, which is apple picking.
Okay.
I've never done it. I'm not interested in it.
Okay.
I get that it's like a fall thing for a lot of people. I love like looking at leaves, so I don't associate it with that. I look at leaves my own way, but I don't care for apple picking. I just think it would be boring. I don't like the idea of driving out to just like pick apples because it's like I probably won't eat the whole basket. Like so, I'm just like,
do you eat apples?
Just like harvesting fruit. What?
Do you ever eat apples?
Rarely.
I've never seen you eat apple. I've seen you eat a banana.
I do love bananas.
I know.
I do love bananas.
know.
So okay, how do you feel about apple picking?
I've done it once in my life.
And how was it?
It was fine.
But it's boring, right?
I mean, it's like apple picking is a good walk spoiled. It's just kind of like there.
I love that. Yeah.
I apples are good.
We love apples.
I think I would rather have like why I did like it was they had the best cinnamon donuts I've ever had.
Oh, okay. I didn't know donuts were on the table.
Yeah,
okay.
Donuts are on the table. I love like a really crispy apple cider. So I don't need to do it, but like if I was invited, I would go.
Yeah, and here's the thing.
I'm not going to go do it by myself.
Right, and that's kind of why I put it on the fall call-out list because of that. I would do it as like a very early date with someone.
Yeah.
Or I would do it with like a group of like 6 friends. Like it would either like be a huge group thing or like a new date thing. That is the only way I could see myself doing that.
Yeah, when I did it, we went, and it is like, I hate driving long distances for like a couple hours.
Just to like walk around and pick things off trees.
Yeah.
And then like not eat the whole basket.
Yeah, it is very like pilgrim vibes.
But there's a beauty in it. There's a beauty in like living with the seasons and harvesting your fruit.
Yeah.
And
like my partner would live for that.
Oh, absolutely. Blake, my partner would live for it too.
They can go and we can just sit here and do this.
Or we can just sit at the table and eat all the donuts.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when I went, it was with us 2 and then our 2 friends, Brett and Bianca.
Cute.
And it was just like fun to like walk around and talk. But I feel like you can do that anywhere.
Can't you? Yeah.
But why not do it in an orchard, I guess?
Why not? Yeah.
Too many kids.
That's the part. And just like a lot of Instagrams that I don't need to see people taking. Like, so that's my first.
I love that.
Thank you. Sorry if you love that. But if you love it, take me.
I mean, I think you, and like I said, I feel like one day we could like these things.
100%. I probably, as soon as I go, I'll be like, that was really fun.
Yeah.
And I'll probably like, let's go next year.
Especially if you've never done it. I think it's worth doing, but.
I'm speaking from a place of ignorance.
As usual.
As usual.
Well, that's very brave of you to admit.
Thank you. Hey, listen, a self-aware queen. Yeah.
My first one is also, I mean, it's maybe controversial, but it's going to like any holiday themed bar. But
that's good. That's good.
I will say it depends on the bar. I also don't drink, so I'm kind of cheating.
Yeah, but also like as someone who does drink, I get it.
Yeah, I think it is like we passed one on our way to get. We were getting our tattoos and we passed that one that looked really cool,
really cute, really fun.
Like I like some look good, but some are genuinely like chuggy,
and
very,
that's it. Mm-hmm.
Like
chuggy.
Yeah, I was gonna say something else, but I'm not gonna say it.
I know exactly, and I agree.
Okay.
I feel like those bars. It's not even the bar's fault necessarily. It is the bar's fault in terms of pricing, but it's mainly the clientele. That really just makes my skin crawl. It's giving millennial,
very,
and that's okay. Like I am technically, I'd say I'm like a zillennial.
Yeah.
Thank you for knowing that. But yeah, I think I know because like I've been to like the Jack's Pumpkin Pop-Up is what it's called in Chicago.
Yeah.
I've done that. Very expensive, very cold. It's all outdoors in a odd crowd. So not really.
Yeah, I don't like that. Like anything like that, or like an Oktoberfest, whatever, like that kind of stuff. Even when we went to Applefest,
I was gonna say, girl, that was wall to wall. You couldn't move. Everything was cash only. The ATMs looked like they were all rigged and gonna steal my identity.
And you're drunk.
And you're drunk.
That is like
and the sun is just beating on your face all day.
Yes, worst of every world.
I think you're right.
Yeah,
I think you're onto something. I love doing I've done the Christmas one, the holiday one in Chicago a few times. It's just the same thing, just skinned for Christmas.
Yeah,
and it's
colder.
Colder, but for some reason that one, I think it's probably just because I'm more desperate because it's like seasonal depression has taken over my soul. I think I'm usually more desperate for that. But I agree. It's holiday pop-up bars, kind of an ick. Respectfully. I mean, I also like if I drank, I would probably go. Yeah, and if I drank before going, I would definitely go and have fun. But it's like you got to pregame because those drinks are like $15 each.
And just sugar.
No, and that's the part is the drinks aren't even freaking good. Yeah. And it's like they'll give you for the holiday one, it's like they'll be like, oh, this is like Grinch. Never mind. It's just like Grinch stuff, Grinch juice, and basically it's like just like cream.
Yeah,
it's just like
this is
Irish
what I'd rather
cream.
be doing.
Absolutely.
Anyway, that's my first one.
I love it. That's good. Second one is boring. Up next is boring. Block. Yeah, chopping block for arguably most of our audience, I would assume. Fall sports.
Oh, period. Yeah, I put football.
They go. They have to go.
Yeah.
It's football coming back, and it's baseball on its way out. And so it's World Series. It's fall kickoff for football, and I hate all of it.
Yeah,
I really hate all of it.
Yes. I also, this is a very strange thing, but I hate how busy grocery stores are because of football.
Very specific, and I agree.
Very specific.
And I agree.
Stupid thing to complain about, but it is so
this whole
fucking
episode
annoying.
is that's the category.
Yeah.
Category is stupid things to complain about.
I
And
think
I agree.
it's also just because I'm heterophobic. I'm coming out on the podcast.
I think it's brave. I think it's very brave. I agree. And I will say, I was just realizing the other day, like, I hope to God no one in my family is watching this, but like, I was like forced to watch sports back in the day, and in a way that was like not okay. Did I say it on the pod, or did I say it
No,
to you?
you told me.
Yeah, it's just like messed up. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I was like, I would try to like bring a book in. Like, I'd be like reading Harry Potter, like watching sports, and then I get yelled at for reading a book. And I'm like, if you guys want me to sit here and like watch this game, I need to do something.
TikTok didn't exist.
No, you literally.
Yeah.
And like, you know, Game Boy Advances took batteries and like significant light because the screens had to light themselves up.
Yeah.
But anyways, it was, I'm not a big fan of sports, and I never will like them.
I did not grow up in a football family. I grew up in a soccer family.
Oh, fun.
So which I like
Football,
liked.
not football. Just football.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I liked that. I've never been to like a Super Bowl like party or like
Those
I don't
would
think I've
land on
ever
my
watched
birthday.
a football game.
Keep it.
A full football.
Keep
like
it
I
that
don't.
way. That you deserve. I'm gonna make you a badge for
Thank
that.
you.
Never seen a bit football.
I need a hat or something.
You really do. Yeah. Football. Super Bowl would land on my birthday a couple of years too.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was awful. Awful.
That is homophobic.
No, I've been in therapy since I was 13 for a reason, Beyza.
For a reason,
For
darling.
a reason. Okay.
I love that. That's the only reason.
Just that. Everything else has been great.
The trauma. Yeah.
What about you? What's number 2?
Number
the top
2.
block.
Well, I did actually write football.
Did you really?
I wrote
that.
I wrote that because I was thinking about snacks. I was thinking about like food that I don't like. Candy apples are disgusting.
You don't
Or
like
caramel
apples? You don't like those?
hate.
Oh, I love those.
I think it's the texture. It's a texture thing for me.
I get it.
It's the texture for me. It's
with your axe.
it's
They
just
are
like
odd to bite into.
it hurts.
Yeah.
I grew up with braces.
Oh, say no more.
Babe,
Of course.
I still have like an adult retainer in my mouth.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So it's like, that's a big fucking no.
Yeah.
And then,
They don't do those anymore.
huh?
They like don't do those anymore.
Girl, I know. I went to the dentist and they were like, if that falls out, it's fine. And I'm like,
Isn't that
okay.
insane? Like, what kind of experimental generation
what have I
were
been
we?
doing?
Yeah, and like, what kind of like guinea pigs were we for dentistry as an art
It's a
form?
different episode.
Are you sure? I think it's
I
this
know.
one.
Well, he was like, do you want me to take it out? And I was like, no, it's fine. Like, it was so fucking, I've been going to this man for like half of my life.
Oh my God. Yeah, did he
Anyway.
apologize? Where was his apology?
Yeah, seriously. So that's why no for me. And controversial, any hot drinks. I cannot do hot drinks.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
I think when I have hot coffee, I cannot poop. I'm just
Sorry.
saying.
I
like,
just know I wasn't even trying to be
my
cheeky. I was
body-
really just taking that in and like
No, I
thinking
know.
about how that could be affecting
Because
me
I-
in my life.
No, because I've been trying to drink more hot coffee
Right.
this season, and it like fucked me up.
Really?
I'm not meant. I'm not built.
I'm not meant.
I'm not meant or built. No built. It's so weird.
I wonder if that's a thing. Have you Googled it?
I just hit this with the axe. I have to put this down.
Ow, my foot!
Ow!
Cut my foot off.
I almost bought a real one. You're lucky I did. I almost bought a real alligator too.
Oh, he's so cute. I've yet to see your movie, Beyza. Very sorry. Anyways, wait. Have you Googled this hot coffee,
No.
cold coffee
No,
difference
I think,
in digestion? And
Again,
pooping?
homosexuality. I
Oh, it's
think
the
gay
gay-
people
it's
are
the gay
only
gene.
supposed to drink cold iced coffee because it's, I don't know.
I
like,
agree. You don't even have, I agree.
I know. But yeah, I don't know. So I tried. I really tried. If
And it's
you can
just
drink
hot
hot
liquids.
coffee and you're gay, tell me how. Thanks. Do you put an ice cube in it? What do you do? Because it's bad. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah. Well,
That's my last
question.
one.
Do you think that Dunkin' is more of a seasonal place to go? Because Blake and I were talking about it. We went to Dunkin' yesterday and we don't go often. Like, we don't drive through Dunkin' often, but we're in the car a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And like, yesterday we were like, let's get coffee. And I was like, oh, we're going to go. Do we go to Starbucks? He's like, no, let's go to Dunkin'. It just feels like a very fall thing. And I was like, it does. Dunkin' feels very fall to me. And to Blake. No. I'm getting
I
no.
think Starbucks is more fall to me because
I love that.
The only drink I really get from Dunkin', I have not gone to Dunkin' in so long, is like just an iced coffee. But at Starbucks, they have the pumpkin fluff. I don't like pumpkin spice, but I'm not like weird and mad when people like pumpkin spice because I think that's fucking weird.
Right. And I also think it's weird when people like pumpkin spice and they're like, I know, I'm basic and
I'm like
self-efface
girl, love
themselves. It's like, yeah, girl,
it's okay.
Like it.
Yeah.
I like this. I like some of the cringiest shit.
Yeah.
I know anyone to like. So
what are you dressed as?
Yeah. Yeah. It's
I'm
true.
holding a fucking alligator. It's okay.
Okay. So third one for me is, what is it? It is, boo your neighbor.
What's that?
You've never booed your neighbor? Have you booed your neighbor yet? Have you booed your neighbor today?
What does that mean?
It's basically like you ghost them or you boo them. And it's basically like you like make, you're going to hate this, Beyza. Oh, I love that I get to explain this to you. You make a treat for your neighbor. You make food for I knew it. I love this.
Who the fuck are you?
No, I know. You make like a spooky
My neighbors
treat.
are loud as fuck. I'm not making them shit.
Girl, how scary to receive food from a random person and be expected to eat it.
It's white people shit.
I'm white
sorry,
suburbia. Yeah.
So
no,
I've never
for
heard
sure
that in my
is.
life.
So you boo your neighbor, you make food for a neighbor, you put it on their doorstep and you like ring the doorbell and you run away. But there's like a little ghost and it says you just got booed. And then then it's your job to cook something for a different neighbor and do the same thing. And so it's this never ending cycle of, should I eat this?
That is like the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. That is like horrible.
I know. I love that I got to explain that to you because as soon as I came up with the idea, I was like, I'm saving that for last because Beyza's gonna hate it. Yeah, especially in a pandemic.
Especially like I don't know, and I know some bitch was doing that in 2020.
And like and I know and I just think of like Trick or Treat, the movie, and I'm just like, and I just think of like fentanyl things. People,
I know people are like, check your candy, and meanwhile y'all are making casseroles. What?
Yeah, it's odd. It's very odd. I've
that.
never understood it.
I hate that you told me
It's cute.
that.
I mean, I like the idea of like doing it, but maybe like with like a gift, like a toy or like
you can give me something.
Yeah,
but I'm
give
not gonna
them. Yeah,
eat.
don't make them something.
No,
Or, like,
unless I know you.
Yeah, right.
I don't know I live in an apartment, girl. I don't know my neighbors, and what I do know, I don't like. That's.
And I hope they're listening right now.
I really hope
they're probably
listening.
in the air vents.
Yeah, no, they're the thin walls. They'll heal.
Oh yeah.
The walls. My last one's very controversial, but we've talked about it a little bit already.
Okay, I'm ready. You're nervous.
I'm nervous. It's like we've talked about this already, so it's not a surprise to you. But like Universal Horror Nights, Disney at Halloween. But I saved it for last because I said I'm going to try to change.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try to go next year.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Genuinely, for me, it is the extreme commodification of holidays makes me so. And like, that's any holiday, obviously.
Yeah. No, but I get what you're saying.
But like, also just big crowds. I hate big crowds.
Yeah.
And I think I still. What's the annoying thing? The annoying part of it is that I still feel FOMO from it, from not being there.
Yeah, it's like a catch.
But I'm like, I don't even want to really be there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna fucking go, and I'm gonna see if I actually like it.
I love that.
And if I don't, I don't. And then I save a lot of money every year.
And hopefully it diminishes the FOMO.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I agree. I think that
as someone who goes,
and as someone who's like, I mean, my favorite traditions are both of those things.
Yeah.
So I will say, well, kind of one thing that we did talk about in the past is like, I feel like that's just like Universal Horror Nights. I was thinking about it when I was there this year and I was like, this is just like what haunted houses are in 2022.
Exactly.
Like that's what they are. Like you don't really do them in the neighborhood anymore.
Yeah.
Like they are these highly commodified things, which is an irritant, but they do it really well.
Yeah.
But the issue with it is, and what no one talks about, but I'm brave enough to, mention
I love how you
have to
colonized my act.
I'm sorry.
No, take it.
You have to like pay for like the fast pass like the front
you
of the
get it
line
this year
ticket.
or no?
Yeah, I don't do
Was
it
it-
without it, but it's like $100 extra, like $80 more dollars. So it's an expensive ticket, but for me, like the event is the cost with that. Like
Yeah.
there's no other way to do it.
You just factor it in when you're getting
exactly when
Yeah,
you're budgeting and when you're just kind of looking at your life and things you want to do in it. Because if you don't do that, then you really are just standing around with a bunch
that
of
is, like, my
people
hell.
and you only get like 1 or 2 mazes for like a 6-hour event.
No.
Because the lines are that long. So yeah, if you do the front of the line pass, you get it going basically every maze and you
Yeah.
don't get to wait in line a lot and it's just fun. It's just crazy.
I think I might ball out on that.
I want to go with you in October in LA.
Yeah, I definitely want to go to California because then at least if I don't like Horror Nights, there's other things that
to
I
do.
want to do there.
Yeah, for sure.
But I know that's my controversial one, but I already
It's a good
told you.
one.
You know that already.
Yeah, but it's a hot one.
It's a hot.
I love it. Aw, Thor.
That's all.
That's
all I
all.
have.
Well-
What are your scorching hot takes?
Yeah. What do you hate about fall? Tell
Yeah,
us. What's
tell
your least
us.
favorite tradition? What would you rather be caught dead doing? What's on the chopping block? Let us know in the comments
us
down
know in the
below.
comments.
If you like the video, please give the video a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel.
If you're not watching the video and you're just listening to us, do that thing anyway.
Yeah. And also if you're listening, hi. Please go ahead and leave us a review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. It really helps the show. If you want to hit us up, you can do so on Instagram at LGBTQVHS, at Twitter at FearQueersPod, and email us at fearqueers@gmail.com.
With any questions, comments, or if you just
Wanna
this has to be taken away from me.
Yeah, we're done with that. But we hope you all had a great Halloween.
Love
We
you so
love you so much. And
Until
next time, gay
Be afraid. Be very afraid. Now available on video cassette and select DVD. They'll leave you screaming for more.